Hello again, and welcome to another edition of the Real Ale Guide. We're carrying on with the 3-week American craft beer special. We're going ahead with a beer from Chicago, and it's Goose Island Harvest Ale. This will be my first Goose Island beer. Looking forward to reviewing it. There you go, it's just focused there. Okay, just want to get the bottle cap in as well. Quite like the bottle cap on that. Goose Island. Okay. It says serve harvest ale in a willy glass. Tell me in the comments box what a willy glass is. We certainly don't get them over in the UK. I'm sure they would stink. Okay, let's get this beer open. Oh, that bottle come off. There was no carbonation at all. The cap came off, no carbonation. Wow, but it smells very, very good. Let's get into a bottle. Let's get it into a glass. Okay, this beer has poured out. I give it a rigorous pour. And to be honest, at first I thought it was quite flat, but there's a hell of a lot of carbonation going on in there, in the Harvest Ale. It's quite a deep orangey red colour, plenty of sediment, quite murky. Let's get the aroma. Wow. It is very grapefruity, very citrusy. I'm going to take a guess on Cascade with this one, or maybe even Centennial hops. Let's get into this beer. It's very good actually. It's drinking... With the carbonation levels on this beer being so low, it's drinking like a fruit juice. That's the feel of the drink. There is carbonation though. There is carbonation. Look, you can just see there. But it's not enough to give it a head. Thanks again to mybrewerytap.com, who have sent me this beer and all of the beers for the 3-week special. Without them I wouldn't be able to do this, so cheers Richard. Thanks mate for these beers. Check out www.mybrewerytap.com. They send beers all over the world now. Give them a go. I know I've had a lot of comments in the box saying they've given them a try. They bought cases of beer off them and they've been absolutely fantastic. I think it's in the UK, you normally get it within a day or two of ordering, so fantastic service. And you're able to try beers from all over the country. From Somerset, where we got a load of beers, to Scotland, the Midlands, Yorkshire, where there's a great craft beer scene going on at the moment. But let's get back to this beer. What I'm getting with the taste of this beer is it's very, very, it's not overly citrusy. But I always get this great grapefruit and a slight orange zest with this type of beer. And I absolutely love it. Let's see if I can get this beer, if I spin it up a bit, let's see if I can release some more of these aromas. Wow, most definitely. It is very, very potent in the aroma. potent grapefruit and lemon, orange, ever so slight caramel taste in it as well. Another one I'd be interested to know is in the comments box, is this beer meant to be like this? Was it meant to be a flat beer? Not flat, but very, very low carbonated? Or do you think it was a problem with the seal on the bottle cap when they put the bottle cap on the beer? Let me know in the suggestions box. Time for the rating. Goose Island Harvest Ale from Chicago. Expect more from your beer. Absolutely. I'd like to say as well, they've been bought out by one of the massive breweries in America. I'm not really a big fan of when a company does that. Alright, they may be able to distribute the beer further, but for me, it takes away the little craft brewery. They may not be little, but it takes away that small brewery presence and that special feel of a family brewery. Okay, is there a website I can give you for Goose Island? It is probably, sometimes it's on the neck with the American beers. It is not on there. Sorry, I'm suffering with a bit of hay fever. Do apologise for the sniffling. No website, so I imagine it's www.gooseisland.com or gooseislandbrewing.com. Give that a go if you want to check out their website. Rating: Goose Island Harvest Ale. .7% ABV. Big tasting beer for a 5.7% volume. Very, very big tasting beer. Love the grapefruit, love the zest, love the orange, but I think it lacked big time on the carbonation. If I'm perfectly honest, after drinking the whole beer, I think there was a problem with the bottle cap on this particular beer. I don't think it, I don't think it's sealed properly, which is unfortunate. So I'm going to have to try and imagine in my mind what I would give this beer if it had carbonation. I'd say a definite 7. But with the carbonation levels not being right and everything else, I'm going to have to go 5 for this beer, unfortunately. 5 out of 10, because it was just lacking mouthfeel, it was lacking drinkability, and I've got to rate it like that because if I didn't get sent that beer, somebody would have bought that beer in that condition, and they may never buy a Goose Island beer again because of that. Sometimes one slip out the net. I find that with breweries. Every now and again I've had one with Quantock Ale and Baggy Wrinkle from West Wales where they just haven't got the caps on properly and the beers have been not right. So it's very, when I'm on this message, it's very important to breweries, especially the little craft breweries, to make sure that they get their bottling absolutely spot on. Otherwise it doesn't really give a good name to, or it doesn't really give a good bold for your company. Thanks for watching the Real Ale Guide. You can get in contact with me at realaleguide@googlemail.com. Love your comments, your emails. Facebook is www.facebook.com/realaleCraftBeer. Twitter is www.twitter.com/realaletoday. But I love your comments. Always comment. I'll always answer the comments, good or bad. Subscribe if you like. And cheers.